Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to make a Pong game in Python. So this is very simple and I won't be using any classes. So I'll just show you this game I've made. So you can see there are two paddles and there's a ball in the there's a ball which is moving, and if it hits the paddle then it's bounced back, or, or else if it's touching this part then the other player gets a score. So this is the basics of Pong game. So we'll have to make the window first, then create the objects, which are the two paddles and the ball. Then we'll have to check for the collision of the ball and the paddle, and we'll add a scoring system. So let's get started. So for this, I'll be using a model called Turtle, and it's used for making very simple games such as Pong game, Snake game, and like many more. So now I'll be making the window first. Win is equal to turtle dot screen. Then we'll make the title as Pong, Pong game. We'll set the background color to black, as I showed you earlier. Uh, and we'll also set the resolution. Width is 800 and height is 600, and this is in pixels. We'll also set the tracer to 0, so it'll stop the game from updating. And let's also make a game loop. So while true, we'll keep on updating the window. So let's see. Oh wait, that's the game. Yeah. So we got a window. Now the next thing we'll be doing is making paddles. We'll be making paddle A, paddle B, and the ball. So let's start with paddle A first. We'll make a variable called paddle A. We are just initializing this so we can use this variable later on. we can we can change the animating speed to 0 because we don't want to animate it. We'll keep the shape of our paddle to a square for now. It should be in, yeah. I'll change the color to white. uh, Next is yeah, pen up so it doesn't leave any traces. And we'll also make sure this paddle is at its place. We'll keep it minus 350 and 0. Yeah, so once again I'll show you how this works. Wait, just ignore this for now. So this is our y and this is x. This is 800 pixels wide and this is 600 pixels. So in turtle the middle is 0x and 0y. This is gonna be this will be I think yeah, this is gonna be 300y. this is going to be minus 300y, and for x this is going to be 400x. This is going to be negative 4, sorry, yeah, negative 400x. Yeah, so it's going to be like that. So yeah, I set this paddle to go to negative 350 0. So this is x is negative 350, which is here, and y is 0. 0 is like the center, so over here. So now yeah, as we saw, our paddle was it was a square. It should be a rectangle, so let's change the shape size to we'll stretch its width by 5 and length is 1, because for rectangle we don't need to stretch its length. Now for yeah, let us test if it's working. Yeah, it is working. So now as this works, I can just copy this, paste it over here, and change everything to paddle B. Yeah, I can also change this to positive 350, so it goes on the other side. Yeah, like this. Now both of our paddles are done. Now it's time to make our ball. I'll copy this once again. We'll be removing the shape size because we don't want to stretch it. Let me rename everything to ball. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, so it's not showing a ball. Yeah, because it's over here. Need to make this 0 0. Yeah, it's over here. So now we've got a paddle. We've got both of our paddles and our ball. So now the next thing is moving the paddles. For that, we need to make a function. We need to make a function. Let's say paddle underscore a underscore up. So when this is called, our y coordinate is paddle underscore a dot y core, which is the y coordinate. We're just assigning this to y so we can use it. We'll also yeah, so whenever we press a key, this will increase by 20 pixels, and we'll also paddle underscore a, no, yeah, paddle underscore a dot set y is y. And now for our yeah, so after function we need to make the keyboard bind. So we're going to make our window to listen for any key. So on key press, our function name and the key, let's say W. So if you have caps lock on, this won't work. So yeah, we'll just see if it works. Yeah, as we can see, our paddle is moving and it can only go up, it can't go down. So let's make different key keyboard binds for our basically something which we can use to make our paddles go up and down. This is for paddle A down. And yeah, we are only making our paddles go up and down because that's the basic thing of a Pong game. No, sorry. Now for paddle A down, we'll yeah, as I told you before that if you go downwards, the Y becomes negative. And for B, it's the same thing. So we need to make this, yeah, these many times. Just keep it W and S for up and down for the left paddle player, and for the right paddle player we can keep it arrow keys, so up and down. Make sure the first letter is capital. Let's run this. So paddle A check, up and down, yeah. Paddle B check. Oh, our left paddle is moving. Let's see why. Yeah, this is paddle A. We have to change this to paddle B. As a beginner, we have to keep a good practice of like testing the program every time you have made small changes so that you can identify your errors and debug it easily. Yeah, so now we've got our paddles moving. Now the next thing is to uh, make the ball move. So yeah, I'll be adding two variables, ball.dx, and I found out 0.2 works out really well for my system. You can just mess with this number to get a good speed. So for me 0.2 fits, and this just stands for delta x and delta y, which is basically the speed of how fast the ball will move. And now for moving the ball, we have to go to our main loop. Now ball dot set x uh, ball dot x coordinate plus our speed. Yeah, let's see if it works. Yeah, it's going right. Yeah. Now, as this worked well, we can just keep the same thing for y. Yeah, and also doing this will make our ball go diagonally. Yeah. Yeah, so now moving the ball is done. Now the next thing is to check for to, to like check for collisions if the ball is hitting the border or a paddle. So we have to go to the game loop again, and this time border checking. Yeah, for this we have to use a little bit of math. So so as we know, our in our window, uh, wait, let me just yeah, yeah. So in our window, we know this is 600 and this is 800, and this is divided into two parts. So this is for y, this is 300, this is 0, then this is negative 300. So for this border, we have to check if the ball's y coordinate is hitting the border, which is at 300. But in turtle, every object we make by default has a 20 pixels by 20 pixels uh, length. So we'll just have to subtract. So we just have to subtract the borders coordinate by 10. So 300 minus 10, which is 290. So if this thing is, yeah, greater than 290, we'll have to make the ball bounce back. So we'll set the ball's position to 90, the y coordinate, and we'll also make the ball go in reverse. So let's check. It's going. It hit. Okay, it's not going down. Uh, let me find the problem. 290. Uh, yeah, I'll just try it again. Yeah, it's just touching the border and going right. Let's see if there's a problem here. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this is supposed to be Y. My bad. Let's see if it works. Yeah. So now we have checked this border. It's time for this border. We have to use X. So now, as this is working, we can just copy and paste it. We'll just make this negative. Yeah. Yeah, and also, I made it for this border first. So to test this, I'll make the speed go in negative, so it'll go down. Yeah. Is this working? Yeah. So now time for X. Just copy and paste this two more times. Now we'll go with the right first. So our right is 390. This is X. This is X. Should be negative 390. Set x, dx. Yeah, let's see. Hit, hit here, no problem, no problem, no problem. Oh, and it came over here. So let's find out the issue. Yeah, this is supposed to be negative 390. Or wait, if this hits here, then yeah, it should go to the center. So let's just change this to go to 0 and 0, and same for this. Let's just check this quick. Yeah, yeah, no problem. So now this is done. Our next thing is to check if it hits the paddle. Uh, Paddle and ball collision. So for this, I'll be using a little bit of math. Um, if ball's x coordinate is greater than 340, yeah, I'll show you why. Let me just, yeah. So this is 400. Like this is 400. This is negative 400, and this is 0. This area over here. So I've kept a gap of 50 pixels over here, and this thing is gonna be 10 pixels. So if the ball touches the edge of this area, so it's gonna be 340 pixels. So if it's greater than 340 pixels, it means it has entered the area which the paddles can be moved. Yeah, so that's basically how it works. And ball's x coordinate is less than 350. No. Uh, yeah, 350 because we don't want it to like, because you don't want it to like go over here and just bounce and like cause a glitch. And yeah, this should be in parentheses. And ball's y coordinate is less than, we are going with paddle b first. Okay, so paddle b's uh, y coordinate plus 50. And ball's y coordinate is greater than paddle b's y coordinate minus 50. So what this does is, oh, I have to, yeah, so what that does is, uh, if ball's y coordinate is less than paddle b's y coordinate plus 50, because it is 50 this is like 100 pixels, so half of it will make 50. So if it's like less than that on this side, then it would mean that it hit a collision. And for this side, if the ball's coordinate is greater than the paddle b's y coordinate, so let's say the paddle is here, and let's say this thing hits uh, under it. So for that we would use this to check the collision, and if it's above, then we would check this. And yeah, this is for the y coordinate collision check, and this is for the x coordinate. So for below, we have used this above this, and for the x coordinate we have used this piece of code. So let's see if it works. To bounce it, we have to set the x coordinate of a ball to 340, and we'll reverse its direction. I hope this works. Okay, let's see if it works. Yeah, it's going a bit in, so let's change this to 40. Yeah, it's perfect. So as this worked, we'll be using the same thing for paddle A. So greater than negative 340 and less than negative 350. Just the same thing but the other way around. But for the y coordinate, it will stay the same as it doesn't matter for the y. This will be negative 340, and yeah. Yeah, so this worked. Now let's check for. Wait, it's not working. Yeah, this should be paddle A. Let's see. Paddle B check done. Time for paddle A. Wait, did it hit it or no? Yeah, it did work. So now it's time for what is it? Yeah, score. Time to check the score. So for score, we would have to make a pen, but where exactly? Yeah, over here. So our pen is turtle dot turtle. Make sure to capitalize the first letter as this is a class and this is the model name. We don't want any animation for our pen, so we'll change the speed to 0. We want to keep our text color white. We'll also keep the pen up so it doesn't leave any traces. We'll also hide uh, the object as you don't want to see it. We'll set this to, let's say, 260y, and we'll write player A 0, player B 0. This the score. We'll align it to center. Um, Font is equal to Courier 20. The size is 24, and it's normal. Yeah, so now we'll have to um, yeah, go here. We'll just copy this. So if it hits the paddle B side, then the paddle A gets the point. So yeah, before that, I'll have to make some variables to check the score. Score A 0 for now. Score B, which is also 0 for now. Yeah, we'll go back again. We'll also format this. Score A, score B. So it'll fit score A here and score B here. Uh, we also have to increment the score. Score A is 1, and the same thing here. We'll increase score B by 1. Paste this. Paste this. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's working. And if it goes here, yeah, it's overlapping this. So for that, we would have to, yeah, we would have to clear the board. Clear the pen. So we'll clear the pen, and clear it here too. Now let's see if it works. Oops, I had to move this. Now collision check. Yeah, it just went through that. I don't know why. Yeah, so player B got a point, and the score is not overlapping. Let's see if player A gets a point. Yeah, player A got a point. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll make future games like this in the next few videos. Bye.